Hey, it's Angie with News OK. I'm here at the Chesapeake Energy Arena where the sea of blue and the whiteout shirts have come together to create a checkered board. This is the first time the Oklahoma City Thunder has done this for the arena in the playoffs. Very fun. I'm here with Dan Mahoney, who can tell us all about what's going on.
Thought we'd change it up a little bit. How's that? We're excited. This is really a cool thing. This is our 16th playoff game that we played inside this arena, and we've had T-shirts on the backs of chairs for every one of them. And we thought we'd try something different. MidFirst Bank liked the idea. They're the sponsor for these shirts, and we have great volunteers here today putting them on the seats.
Yeah, now the volunteers put in a few hours doing this, right?
We could easily go out and hire a temp staff, through a personnel service or something, and they would do a fine job. But these volunteers, they're part of the family. They're part of the Thunder family, and they come in and they have the spirit and the heart to do it. And they don't come into the game necessarily. A lot don't have tickets, or they're not able to come. They do get a shirt, but they really do it for the love of it. And we really appreciate them.
That is cool. So obviously the sea of blue and the whiteout, you're making a checkered board. This is probably the biggest checkerboard I've ever seen in my life.
Certainly the biggest one I've seen. People ask, have other teams done this, or you're the first? It doesn't matter to us. We don't know what history is. All we know is this is a unique opportunity to really excite our fans. Not that they need a whole lot of prompting when they come into our building, but it's just something a little different we thought that we'd kind of treat them to.
Definitely. And the playoffs obviously are going well. The Thunder's strong.
Well, we're having a great time. It's a great moment for the franchise, a great moment for the city of Oklahoma City, state of Oklahoma, to be in the national spotlight anytime you're in the playoffs. Now, we always like our fans to know playoffs are not guaranteed. There are 14 teams that are not in the playoffs. So we treat, and our team and our coaches treat every game as if it's just another game, because in many ways it is, because you reach a point where one loss and you can go home. So we don't take anything for granted. We don't take our fan support for granted, and that's why we like to treat them so well. We put a lot into the game presentation. Certainly, as you can tell, put a lot into the environment here when they get into the building.
Yes. How many volunteers are volunteering right now?
We may have up to 200 volunteers here today, and they come in droves. We reach out to church groups, groups that we already have partnerships with, some nonprofits. Some of our sponsors provide volunteers, but they do it for the love of it, and again, they get that T-shirt.
Nice. Okay, so if people are interested, I bet we have a couple of people out there going, I would love to do that. I want to get involved. Should they just go to the Thunder website?
They could contact the Thunder, and we would love to bring people in. I mean, typically we have more volunteers than we need, and we don't know what the future holds with regard to the playoff schedule, so we don't know how many more games we might have, and we again count on our sponsors to really pay for these shirts and make it a special opportunity. But yeah, we were always looking for volunteers to do good things for us.
We started doing this the first year they started taking volunteers, and it's become kind of an addiction. We love to be here and be a part of it. We love being a part of the atmosphere, the team spirit. We bring a group from our church, and in fact it's already started drawing in other friends and coworkers and things like that. And the fun part of it is it's become more of an honor that it has a service project. That when people first come, they think of it as a service project, but then they get here and are a part of it, and then they realize it's more of an honor. Every single seat gets a T-shirt, and especially the lower levels, the T-shirt has to actually be placed over the chair. It takes a lot of teamwork. Some will go first and lay the shirts, and then some will come behind them and place it on the seats.
Oh my gosh. So this one's unique. Tell us about how this one's different.
Tonight is the first time that they're trying a checkerboard effect. We've always gone solid blue, the sea of blue, or we've done a whiteout, but we haven't done a checkerboard effect. So it takes a lot more teamwork this time.